Okay, so get this.
Mm-hmm.
We're going deep today into the world of amateur detectives.
Okay.
Solving cold cases?
Wow.
Sounds like a TV show, right?
Yeah, totally.
But this is real life.
Yeah.
And we're using this book by Deborah Halber,
Okay.
The Skeleton Crew, as like our guide.
Cool.
So think online forums, forensic databases,
Mm-hmm.
people with a burning desire for justice,
Right.
cracking cases. Even law enforcement can't.
That's wild.
To help us understand this whole thing, we've got an expert speaker here
Hey, everyone.
who knows a lot about pretty much everything.
I tried.
So let's start with, who are these skeleton crews
Well,
that the book talks about?
yeah, the book highlights how diverse they are.
Okay.
It's not just like the stereotypical basement dweller with a corkboard and yarn.
Right,
You know, we're talking teachers, retirees, even a group of retired librarians who use their knowledge of like old maps and local archives
Well, good.
to crack a case.
That's so cool.
I know, right?
That makes total sense, though.
Yeah.
They know how to dig for information.
Exactly.
Where does this all go down, though? Like, what are the places?
The book talks about these online hubs like web sleuths,
Okay.
the Doe Network, what goes on in those spaces. It's
Yeah.
like a digital detective agency, basically.
Okay.
Web sleuths is huge.
Yeah.
It's a massive forum. People discuss missing persons, unsolved murders, all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
And then the Doe Network is specifically focused on unidentified remains.
Okay.
They have a whole database of cases and photos.
Oh, wow.
People can search, try to connect things.
So anyone can just, jump in and start playing detective.
Pretty much.
That seems intense.
It is. There's
Yeah.
definitely a learning curve.
Oh.
Some of these folks are using facial recognition software, DNA analysis websites,
Real?
stuff that was only for law enforcement before.
Wow, they're really dedicated.
Super dedicated.
But solving a cold case,
Yeah,
that's got to be a roller coaster.
totally.
Emotional.
Anyway, does Halber talk about that?
Yeah, the emotional impact on these amateur sleuths.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not just the thrill of the chase, you know?
Right.
Imagine spending hours looking at crime scene photos, reading victim impact statements.
Ugh, yeah,
You get so invested in these tragedies.
that's heavy.
It takes a toll for sure.
But I imagine when it works, it really works.
Oh, yeah.
Halber mentions this Jane Doe,
Right.
unidentified for over 30 years.
30 years.
And it was amateur sleuths who finally figured out who she was.
Crazy, right?
How did they pull that off?
They connected the dots,
Okay.
found her through a missing persons report from another state,
Oh, wow.
a detail the original investigation totally missed,
Wow.
meticulous research coming through databases,
Uh-huh.
recognizing that one tiny detail.
So much work.
So much work.
It makes you wonder, what do the actual police think about all this?
Right?
Are these amateur sleuths seen as helpful partners, or are they just annoying?
It's complicated.
Okay.
Sometimes the police love the extra help.
Yeah.
The fresh perspectives.
Other times they see amateur sleuths as a nuisance,
Yeah,
even a hindrance to the investigation.
I can see that.
It's a fine line.
There's so much to think about here.
Definitely.
It's crazy how a book like this
Mm-hmm.
can open your eyes to a whole world you never knew existed.
Totally.
It makes you think, what if you stumbled upon a clue in a cold case?
Right.
Would you dive in?
I don't know.
What skills could you bring?
Right.
This isn't just a TV show.
No.
These are real people, real cases,
Mm-hmm.
real emotions.
Definitely.
And if this deep dive has sparked your curiosity at all,
Mm-hmm.
check out The Skeleton Crew by Deborah Halber.
Great book.
Huge thanks to expert speaker for being here,
Happy to be here.
for guiding us through this fascinating world.
Of course.
Who knows, maybe one of you listening will be the next to crack a cold case wide open.
You never know.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
See ya.